Excellent. Okay, welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm really excited to be helping Rachael launch her business tonight. I myself took a look at this business opportunity as a way to create an extra income. And I felt like we were sort of stuck in a rut. We were earning a good income, but there wasn't enough happening to bring in a little bit more cash for those extra little things that we wanted to do. So I looked at this opportunity as a way to start helping out my family in that way. So it's really an exciting time to be doing this right now because there's so many people these days that are more aware of what's in their food. They're looking for a natural alternative and they want something that's safe to put in their bodies. And so that's where the Juice Plus products come into their own, because that is exactly what they're all about. So I'm going to explain to you what the products are that this business is based around. So we have our fruits, veggies and berry capsules. Now these are sort of our flagship product. And the way these are made is that the fruits, berries and the veggies are picked in the last 2 weeks of ripening so that they're full of nutritional value. Then the water and the sugar is extracted and they're dried at really low temperatures so that all of the enzymes stay intact. Then they're encapsulated so that, you know, it's an unoxidized product, so the enzymes are there, and it's delivered straight to your doorstep. So it's a really, really easy and very, very simple product. Okay, it's one of the most nutritionally researched products in the world. So there's been over 38 gold standard peer-reviewed studies done on this product. So you know that when this is going into your body, whether you realize it or not, it's actually doing something in there. And I think that's something really important too, is that we don't know how this is going to go in your body, because every single person is different. And you'll hear that tonight with a few of the stories. So that actual product is in your bloodstream within 3 to 5 minutes, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. And I myself know that if I don't take those, then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like, why am I feeling so tired? I go, I forgot my capsules this morning. So I actually can feel it every single day, what it's doing in my body. We've also got actually I'll talk about these first. These are our kids' chews. It's exactly the same as the capsules. In the capsules, we have 30 different fruits and vegetables, including the berries. In the kids' product, there's 17 different fruits and vegetables. And this is an awesome way to know that your child is getting fruits and veggies in their diet every day, no matter whether they're having a good day or a bad day. And we know what kids are like. They're so fussy. Sometimes they want to eat carrots, sometimes they don't. At least this way you know they're getting a really good foundation to their diet. Now, these actually come free with every adult purchase of our capsules. And that is through our Healthy Starts program. So the company actually supports, there's over 1 million children on this study at the moment. And you don't just get it for 4 months, you actually get this free for 4 years with your continued shipment of your product each 4 months. So that is a really, really fantastic thing that our company do. So one of our other products is this omega blend. Now, most omegas are found through the fish. Okay, most products use a fish oil. We've skipped the fish oil, we've skipped the fish totally, and we've gone straight to the source. So the algae comes from the algae. Sorry, the omegas come from the algae. And we've got our own algae farms where all this is shipped. Okay, so we also have, I'm just noticing, are you, Kel, am I on speaker view or is Rachael? Is Rachel or am I on speaker view? I am? Excellent. Okay, perfect. All right. So we've also got these whole food shakes, and these are amazing as a pre or post workout. I love having mine for breakfast, and they're full of amazing plant nutrients. So, you know, to give you an idea of there's sprout proteins, pea protein, there's broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, millet. There's all sorts of things in here that, you know, most people probably wouldn't even have. And they've also got an amazing nutrient in there called niacin, which is a natural mood booster. And you feel fantastic when you have these. So that's another product. Now, between the whole food shakes and our capsules, that makes up our Shred 10 program. So they're like the basic products that we use in our Shred 10 program. And Rachel's actually just put herself through the Shred 10, so she might like to share some of that a bit later. Yeah, so the Shred 10 is all about we reduce or eliminate certain foods for 10 days. And if you really want to take your health to the next level, then this is an amazing program to do. It's hard to imagine that in 10 days you can make such a massive shift in your health as you do when you do this. And it actually doesn't just set you up for those 10 days. It teaches you things that you can take into your daily life, as you move on through your health journey. So they are our products. Now, you know, this business, I love this business because so many people have so many different stories that they love to share, because there are so many different health benefits that we can get from this. So without further ado, I am going to hand it over to Rachael. And now, Rach, are you able to unmute yourself? Yes. So, Rach, you know, before you started, I can hear you now. Yeah. Before you started, tell us about, you know, before you started on the products and what changes that you've noticed now.
Yeah, sure. So before I started, I was always feeling really lethargic, no energy. My appetite and eating was all over the place, and I had heaps or an endless list of allergies and foods that my body just couldn't tolerate. Beck was my lifesaver. She sent me an invitation to watch the event, and I just thought, why not? Like, I haven't, well, you know, if I don't try it, I don't know. And honestly, within probably a week or 2 weeks, I was eating eggs, which would make me violently ill. Tomatoes would make me ill. All these things that I was craving and I actually wanted, I could eat, and they didn't make me sick. So I'm happy to say that they're now a part of my staple diet. I haven't felt better. So
fantastic.
It's been a lifesaver.
Fantastic. And I've loved hearing, you know, the excitement in your voice every time I've spoken to you with the changes that you've felt. And in such a short time too, because what's it been now, Rach?
3 and a bit. Yes, probably about 3 months.
Yeah. And even, you know, in the last 10 days, you know, with the Shred 10, tell us a bit about that.
I was panicking a bit just doing the detox, because I don't stick to plans. I always waver and stray, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. The meals, everything was in my cupboard, but the Shred 10 just gave me different ideas and different cooking methods, but in the end, like, it has just made me feel fantastic. I've got so much energy. I'm bouncing. Sometimes I do 2 boot camps a night, like a day, because I feel fantastic. So I'm going to try and keep it going for as long as I can, rather than just limiting it to 10 days. So
that's fantastic. And that's what most people find on that Shred 10. And that's what I found is every month that we do it, we notice, not only do you notice little extra things changing, but it gets easier every time you do it. And you know, things come, disappear out of your diet each time too. So I'm so pleased with the results that you've had so far, because things
I'm
are
happy. I'm so happy. I feel fantastic.
yeah.
It's nice just to like every day I was waking up sick, headaches. Now I haven't had a headache since probably 2 weeks ago, and that was simply because I slept the wrong way. So
Awesome.
it feels fantastic.
Thanks for sharing, Rach. That's awesome. So yeah, I'll just tell you a little bit about my story really quickly. I had glandular fever basically through year 12, and then that led into chronic fatigue as I sort of got older, and I never really got back on top. I sort of got through it, but I never really got back on top. You know, I had a massive cupboard full of all these vitamins that I took, and I needed them to feel good. And it wasn't until a friend of mine reached out and said, hey, I know you eat well, but just give these a go. So I did, and I have to say that I have never felt better. I've got amazing energy now, as Rachael said. I used to get quite a lot of pimples through here. Don't get any of that anymore. Maybe once a month I get one pimple, and you know when that time would be. I've got proper periods now. I actually had trouble having kids. And I now know why, because I never knew what a real menstrual cycle was. So it's been really actually enlightening to get that back again. And also I've found that my allergies and hay fever has reduced as well, which is a massive thing for me, that I used to suffer from really bad hay fever. I still get it from dust, but I'm not as susceptible to you know, all of the wattles and things like that are going around, which has been massive. So you can see why we get so passionate about this, and why, you know, a lot of us want then to move on and actually do this as a business, because we love this product, we're seeing results, and we love being able to share it with other people. So my lovely friend Kels, she is going to tell us a little bit about her story, and she's also going to share the business side of Juice Plus with us as well. Thanks, Kels.
Thanks so much, Beck, for asking me on tonight. And it's one of those things, I loved watching Rachael and her excitement, because I can remember when I first started, I was that zombie mum after having baby number 3, and I couldn't get through the day without a nap. And I would hit the chocky bickies and the coffee at 3 p.m. to get through. And I look back at that now, which is 2.5 years ago, and just think, oh my God, I can't believe that's how I got through the day. And I think of my shred as, if I do 10 days every month of clean eating, I'm 120 days of the year that I've nourished my body. So I think like I'm a third of the year already done. So whether I do really good or not for the rest of the year, I've, you know, made a commitment to myself. I've backed up my nutrition, and I'm, you know, set up for having a really great year. So, yeah, it's so great to hear more stories the same. I was the same as Beck. A friend reached out to me saying that I was struggling so hard, you know, doing the mum gig. And she was like, mate, just give this a go. And I was a little bit skeptic, and I had the mum guilt of like, we're just one income. I really don't feel like I can take money out of the household budget just for me. Like, I'm the mum, you know, I would have spent my last $50 on something that my kids needed. But when it comes to myself, I really struggled to see the value on spending money on myself. But anyway, I bit the bullet and I went ahead and did it. And at the time, I think we did a challenge of an 8-week program, and I got 6 weeks in, and people were just contacting me going, oh my God, what are you doing? You look different. You sound different. You're happy. You're positive. Your skin's glowing. And oh my God, where did all that weight go? So I dropped 10 kilos in our 6-week program, just from eliminating the rubbish, basically. And I was ringing my friend saying, all these people are asking me about this stuff, and I don't know how to explain it. What am I going to do? I'm like, you've got to ring these people and talk to them. And she's like, why would I do that? She's like, share with them what you know. And I was like, oh, I really don't feel like I could do that. And she was like, just go ahead and share, and anything you need to know, I'll tell you. And I thought, you know, what have I got to lose? These people are my friends. So they want to know what I'm doing. I'm going to share. So I did. I went ahead and I shared, and I thought, do you know what? If I can earn just enough money to cover my product, I'll be super happy with that. And so I went ahead and did that. And it got to the point where I was like, well, if I could just make enough money that my husband could quit his second job, then I would be happy with that. So that's what we did. And lo and behold, then there was extra money, and I decided that I would we'd use that money to pay for any little trips away that we wanted to have. So I think we got up to about 4 trips away in that year. And I was like, do you know what? I can really see now that this is something that can actually make a living from. And it's not just about making the money. Like, it's such a small investment to put in. We pay $165 to have a franchise, and that allows you to share your story. You don't have to do anything more than that. Head office actually do all the shipping and packing, and you just pop your friends' details in the computer, and head office sort out all of the hard stuff for you. You share your story and you get to impact lives. There's nothing like getting a phone call from a friend saying, oh my God, you've changed my life. My son that's had ADHD is now in mainstream class and the teachers want to know what's changed. Or, you know, this stuff that gets you so emotional because they're people that you know and it's directly affecting their lives, and you just honestly feel like you have made an impact on the world and you have changed someone's life for the better. And the other thing I need to say about our business is I've worked with a lot of women. My signature trade is hairdressing, even though I've done a lot of things in my time, and it's not known for being the most friendly of trades. You know, there's a lot of nitpicking and client stealing and all kinds of things that go on. But being involved in this business is the first time as a grown woman that I've ever seen a community of women cheer each other on. You know, we are women that are so inspired to see other people reach their goals. And some people's goal is to full-time travel doing this business. Some people's goal is to do mum care instead of daycare. Everyone's goals and achievements are so different. And every time you reach one, our whole squad is behind you, just cheering you on. And there is nothing like it in this world. And until you feel that support and you feel the inspiration and motivation of the people we're surrounded by, it's almost like pays for itself. You know what I mean? Like, the emotional payment you get out of what you do is tenfold on anything you ever get in your bank account. But saying that, on the 10th of the month, you still get excited, like, oh my God, there's money there again, and all I did was help people. So I'll leave it there for you tonight, Beck. And Rachael, best wishes with your journey ahead. You know, you're just at the beginning, and I remember someone saying to me, you feel this good after 3 months, imagine how you'll feel in 5 years. And you know what, I'm halfway there now, and I just think, oh my goodness, that is so true. You just never know how great your body is designed to feel.
Yeah, thanks, Kel. It's so true. I think, you know, so many people, they put up with the way they feel, and you really don't have to. So that's the amazing thing, and you won't actually know what it can do in your body until you give this a go. That's really what it comes down to. So please know, guys, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this as a recording that Rachael might send to you, just know that she's sending you this because she cares. She's had results from this product. She's heard so many different stories from the calls we've had over the past few weeks since she's been involved with the business. And, you know, when she was deciding herself whether she wanted to take herself down this path, and I think she's pretty glad that she did. So, yeah, so if you've got any more questions, if you would like any of them answered, you know, reach out to Rachael, and she can always pass your questions on to me. And, yeah, I'm really excited to see what is in store for you, Rach. So thanks for joining us tonight, guys.